this time has been crazy time. It has been like 3 very busy months, and usually you kind of start the year little by little and you go back to your routine and so on. But I feel that this year was bam, the beginning of the year, but maybe mid-January or something, and from then on it was full on for us with our business in Australia, with the other YouTube channel. So a lot has been going on. I really miss vlogging. I really miss sharing daily live things about Italy with you guys. So I love doing this channel. Hopefully I can organize my schedule to continue doing it. Now, this video I want to show you today is footage that we recorded, or that I recorded in December, and it was something really special. We went to a place called Campomarino, which is in Molise, which is only about 15 minutes from Termoli, but it has its own beach. Anyway, we were at a bar, or if you don't know, a bar in Italy is like a cafe where you can have hot drinks and some pastries, and yes, you can have alcoholic drinks there as well. So we were sitting there at the bar, and the owner of the bar came over and asked us, so where are you from, and blah blah blah. And then, because we were from overseas originally, he said, you have to see, and we noticed something, because we tend to go to Campomarino, to this bar, I don't know, every few months, but we noticed that there was this beautiful mural on one of the walls, on one of the main piazza of Campomarino, right across from this bar. And it was a beautiful mural, and we wanted to ask the guy, and we started talking about this mural, and he was telling us the story. But then, and this is something so beautiful about Italy, how people just go out of their way to help you, even if you don't ask, or to give you more and more and trying to share with you. He called a journalist, actually a couple of guys that they're journalists, and they take care of the like the historical society, let's say, of Campomarino, and they're very proud about it. So I've been meaning to do this video, and I've been meaning to show you this for a very long time, pretty much since December. A really nice story of how a little town in the middle of nowhere in Molise was touched by, in a positive way, and was influenced and touched by America. So yes, if you guys are Americans, you may know this story. It's something that happened during the Second World War. It has to do with pilots of color. It has to do with airplanes. It has to do with war. So it's very, very interesting. So have you ever heard about the red tails? Aiden remembers seeing a few movies ages ago. I kind of remember something also from movies. I called my neighbor, Dimi! Aspetta! Hold on a second. My neighbor heard me, and then she said, affacciate, which means show me your face, or come over here. And usually when she says affacciate, is because she's gonna give me something yummy. There she is. Di ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Cos'è?
Assaggia, vedi come sono.
Sì.
Pesce e piselli.
Piselli, ok. Vado subito sopra. Grazie Linda. Buon pranzo, ciao. Ciao. Okay, I'll tell my story later, because right now I'm gonna have peas with fish, because today is Good Friday, so they're cooking this. I'll see you soon. gosh, what a beautiful door. Wow.
An old door. The palace was built in 1898.
1898. Wow. Más o menos.
This palace was the palace of Norante family, and they were a nobler family in Campomarino. But then the palace was sold to the church, and in 1997 the municipality yes, built this palace. And now in this palace we have the local, the municipality library, the library of Campomarino. In Italian, it's a touristic guide. Oh, the first thing I want to show you is
Enoteca.
Enoteca.
Sì.
is like a wine shop,
Yeah.
but we can't sell. It's just to see the wine.
Sì.
It's an exposition of wine, and all these wine are all wines from Campomarino. All these bottles are made here in Campomarino
Campomarino.
because we have a great production of wine.
Of
So
wine,
these are
yeah.
different wineries. The local
Yes.
local wineries.
Di Maio, Borgo di Colloredo is the name of the wineries.
There is a lot to the history of the red tails, and Marco and Gaetano are experts on this topic. Besides being a journalist, Marco is a writer and a teacher. Among several others, Marco wrote a book about the history of the red tails titled Red Tails, From Tuskegee to Ramitelli. Tuskegee was their air base in Alabama, and I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, while Ramitelli was their base in Campomarino. Ramitelli is only about 8 minutes drive from the center of Campomarino, and we had the opportunity to visit this place and a memorial that was erected there, so please stick around. The Red Tails were the first African American soldiers to complete the training to pilot US Army planes. For what we understand, it was unknown to other pilots that the ones flying these planes were of African American descent. Their planes were very distinctive, as they had red markings on the stabilizers of the plane. It is commonly known that bomber planes requested the protection and to be escorted by the Red Tails.
And also with the Red Tails, they were black pilots, they were segregated in America, but here they lived with local people. We have also some photos with the woman and children from Campomarino, and they were living with
They
the
were
Red
part
Tails,
of it.
Yeah.
the black pilots from the United States.
Yeah.
So I think this thing with the Albanian and the Americans here.
Yeah, I think it does help. It
Yes.
helps to have a cultural understanding when you. I mean, myself, I know because my family is half English, half Italian, and I come from Australia, and so I can understand people from different cultures and how you can feel not welcome, or you feel out of place, or you.
We
Sì.
understand.
Ah, really? Yeah.
Perché
Lo
avevamo-
scrive, si scrive l'alberetto,
Sì,
sì.
però giustamente non lo sa scrivere nessuno, neanche gli antichi, perché era tutta una lingua che si tramandava
E parla oralmente.
E adesso noi stiamo facendo un corso, cominciamo un corso in Marco per poter imparare sia a leggere, sia a parlare in maniera più fluida che a scrivere.
Che scriverlo.
Lingua diversa.
Sì. Okay, we follow him. I want to see his book and I want to put the details of where they can get the book in.
Sì, sì.
Ah, Sala Red Tails.
You can see that the mural and the monument that we inaugurated last summer.
Ah, yeah.
So this is the mayor.
The mayor in the middle.
The mayor in the middle. On the left there is an old pilot. Now he works for the Pentagon in Washington.
Okay.
And with the red shirt is Jerry Barton. Is the president of the Tuskegee Airmen Incorporated, the greatest association in America of the Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tails.
Ah.
He came here from Washington last summer. Also from Napoli, from the embassy in Rome, and from the consulate of Napoli.
Of Napoli.
They came here for this inauguration. We unveiled the monument. Sculpture, and the library has the name of Codra. This is Codra, Biblioteca Codra. He's Codra. He was very, very important in Albania. It's like I don't know, like Leonardo da Vinci for us in Italy.
Ah.
Italiani tutti del Brescia, siamo stati al museo di Skanderberg e lì hanno fatto anche una sala sulle nostre piccole comunità. Infatti adesso penso proprio il mese scorso si sono accordati, l'Italia ovviamente darà un contributo, faranno un polo museale proprio sugli Albrecht, che per loro gli albanesi d'Italia hanno un grandissimo, cioè a noi ci hanno trattato come se fossimo delle personalità, per loro è, cioè, come se siamo gli avi, perché noi parliamo il loro.
Sono orgoglioso?
Orgoglioso,
Sì,
molto
sì.
orgoglioso.
Ah.
E-
Proud. The Albanians are proud of their Beresh community in Italy.
Infatti si usa un termine al Brescia, si dice Jakub Sprichny, che significa sangue sparso.
Ah,
Perché
spread blood
siamo il sangue sparso
da loro,
sì.
sì. Quindi questi in Tirana, questa
No,
mostra...
a Cruia siamo
A
stati, che è
Cruia.
vicino Tirana.
Ok, ma non sulla costa,
No,
inland.
Cruia è l'antica capitale dell'Albania.
Ah,
È
ok.
bellissimo, sopra proprio una collina, diciamo, una collina, sai, in montagna quasi,
Sì.
perché deve vedere tutto il territorio dall'alto.
Sì,
E
sì.
c'è il castello di Skanderberg lì.
Ah,
Ci sono rimasti i resti. E vabbè, noi siamo andati per la festa dell'indipendenza albanese,
albanese.
che quest'anno erano 103, 104. Hanno organizzato una grandissima parata in stile americano.
Sì, sì.
Peccato che ha piovuto.
Ah,
Siamo stati tutta la
peccato.
pioggia,
Sì.
però
That
è
there was
stato
a
molto bello.
huge like celebration of independence and they were there in Albania. But it was a big parade, but unfortunately it rained. Oh, it rained on the parade.
Ma lì c'è molto la presenza americana.
In Albania?
In Albania sì, tutti i finanziamenti, tutti i soldi arrivano grande
Investimento
tutti
dall'America.
da fondi americani.
Ah, okay, lots of investment from America and Albania.
Questo qui adesso lo spieghiamo sempre, questo murales, perché in realtà parla della storia. Questa era la moglie del becchino, del becchino di Undertaker, no, non
Yes.
forse Undertaker si dice, no?
The man who works in the cemetery.
Ah, ok.
Durante la guerra dei bambini avevano trovato un ordigno, l'hanno scambiato per un gioco,
Cosa ortigno?
ordigno bomba.
Little bomb.
Oh,
Little bomb.
She was the
bomb.
wife of the man who worked
At the
at
cemetery. Yeah.
Hanno-
Here in this street, some little boys they found a little
bomb.
bomb of World War II, and they believed it was something,
A toy.
A toy, yeah.
Oh.
And
Ed
it
è-
exploded.
sono morti i bambini
Oh,
e la signora.
oh,
Allora poi
no.
hanno dedicata
The
questa-
boys died, and also the old lady. She was watching
The kids.
in this
Window
and she also died with
with
the
the
explosion.
explosion. Oh,
Vincenzini.
Vicenzina. Oh my gosh.
È la mia bisnonna, il
Ah!
nonna Lucia, mentre faceva il pane. E qua, questa era la casa dei miei bisnonni.
Sì.
E qua c'era il mio bisnonno che all'epoca faceva il ciabattino, cioè il calzolaio.
Ah.
È una cosa che è bella, che mi hanno pure spiegato. Questa in Albrescia si chiama camastra, questa catena che mantiene la pentola.
Sì.
Si usava dire che si metteva un anello per la catena a ogni figlio che avevi.
Ah.
E infatti mio nonno erano 7 figli e
Sì.
se li conti sono 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 e 7 è quella che hai cangiato.
Ah.
We have this in our house.
A casa nostra noi abbiamo
sì,
quella.
sì, sì,
But what they say is that they used to have one chain per every
Per
kid,
child,
per
yeah.
every child they had. So if they had many children, I think the pot was all the way down. How many rings we had. And this is real. So this is his bisnonna.
Bisnonna, great
Yeah, great grandmother, and this is great grandfather. So many times we have been here and we've seen these faces, and we didn't know they were like real people that lived here. El bisabuelo.
Cioè mio nonno li assomigliava molto di più. Infatti la cosa del bisnonno.
Alguien está haciendo comida.
Stava a Tocco. Io quel nonno mio l'ho conosciuto da 400 anni, questo è vecchissimo.
Before the church is
So do they know the age of this or not? It's
It's
older than 1000.
Anno 1000, 1000.
Of the year
Yes, it's
1000.
about 100 years before the new church.
Before the other church.
You see the structure of the church. Yes. The time ruined the
Ah. Sì. They're the same. Ah, do you see? Look at the condition of this one.
E questo posto fino agli anni 70 era coperto. Ci sono stati dei restauri della chiesa e hanno scoperto durante i restauri che c'era una parte inferiore. Hanno proprio scavato tutte le navate e hanno trovato questo. Questo è il frutto di un lavoro di restauro degli anni 70.
Sì.
Prima era tutto
Sconosciuto.
Mio padre quando era bambino si ricordava che c'era la finestra, però era chiusa, c'erano le pietre dentro. Poi
Sì.
dopo ovviamente è stato semplice, se c'è una finestra
Sì,
forse
sì,
c'è
sì.
qualcosa.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, like, oh yes, it's a window, but they never thought there was something there.
You think
San Demetrius, he kills a Turkish man.
Look at the blade through the head.
But what do you think this one here, like why what age is this one compared to this?
Because this one is below.
And look at this is OM something, I don't know what. But when was this from Romans?
This
one?
is not from Romans.
No.
But it's older than the paint.
Than this one, yes,
Yes.
because it's on top.
The group composed by 4 squares.
And that's
the four symbol of each
The
square.
emblem of each square. Yes. The first one, Spitfire, is the symbol, the emblem of the 332nd Fighter Group. And the other 4 are the
99,
100,
100,
99, 100, 300.
301, 302. Okay, yeah.
Normally, a fighter group was composed of 3 squadrons, but in this case, it's 4. 4 squadron. The first one is the group,
Okay.
because the last squadron that was sent in Europe was also composed only by black pilots, and they couldn't give them to another group of white pilots.
Yeah.
The only group of black was this. So
it
from
became a
3,
bigger-
the
yeah.
fourth was aggregated to
Yeah.
the other 3. The first one was the 99,
Yeah.
and the 99 was sent in North Africa in 1943, and they participated also in the conquer of Sicily, the landing of Sicily from North Africa.
Wow.
But they were there unofficially because they were aggregated with white pilots, and they had a lot of problems with white pilots. There were some
Disputes.
yes,
yeah.
some disputes.
Yeah.
They were also you know, maybe there was a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they were invited at 9 o'clock. So they could say that they were
But they
late.
didn't see.
Also, they were not assigned to a specific mission, but they were just there on the land. And so the white pilots could say, oh, the black are not able to do the same things that we do. They are not
Good enough.
yes, they are not good enough. It was all created because this experiment was created to fail.
To fail, yeah.
Yes, they had to prove that the black people, yes. But now when they came here in Ramitelli, which is here on the opposite side of this street, they were only black pilots and they proved that their value.
They proved them wrong.
Yes, they proved them wrong. You know, the bombers, the pilots of the bombers were white. They didn't know that the red tails were black pilots. And when they first were escorted by the red tails, they saw that they were very, very strong. They were always with them.
Very
so
good
they
pilots.
started to request the red tails. So white pilots didn't know that they were black, but they request always red tails. And the plane of Benjamin Davis, the commander of the mural, had the name he wrote on his plane by request.
By request.
Yes, it was the name of the plane. And then after the war, black pilots discovered that they were the white pilots. Discovered that
they
red
were
tails
black.
So they realized they saved my life,
Ha.
and they were black people.
I didn't even know it.
Yes, they didn't know that they were black. I think that if they knew that they were black, they would refuse. Yes.
Yeah. See, we can't believe that they went out of their way to bring us all the way here, to take us to the library and the museum, to walk around with us in the town and showing us. They're so proud. They're young and proud and full of energy and full of love for their town, and full of appreciation. It was really, really special meeting them. We should see them again for coffee. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. You can continue to enjoy my content right here, and we'll see each other on the next one. Bye!